Hey boo boos, so I'm back one more again to show you this look. It is made up mostly from the Too Faced palette, the chocolate bar, which is my new fave, and oh my god, it smells like chocolate. Nice. So if you want to get this eye look, just keep watching. Okay, so there I am, barefaced, naked faced, with my chocolate bar. It legit smells like chocolate, like, actually, like, Okay, let's fix this horror. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna fix up the discoloration in our eyes. So what I did was I took the Fit Me Concealer from Maybelline and just took out the pigmentation and just evened out my skin tone on my eyelids. You can do this with any concealer, or if you want to use a paint pot from MAC or any sort of eyeshadow base, you can do that, but I just wanted to be extra clear when using the colours. So I'm also going to go over this with a primer. So that's the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I like this one because it's a little bit pigmented as well. Just takes out some more of the discoloration, or not really discoloration, but the darkness around my eyes, so it just helps you bring out the colours in your eyeshadows more. Looks weird. Don't worry, it gets better. So onto eyebrows. As usual, I just brush them out. Then I'll take the Naked Basics palette in the colour Faint, which is the dark brown but not the black. And I'll just use that with the brush that comes with the Urban Decay palette, just to fill in any gaps in my eyebrows. Usually there's not any gaps because damn they bushy, but you know, whatever's there. Feel. See, my eyebrows, they're different. They're not the same, but you know what they say, eyebrows are meant to be sisters, not twins. So as long as they suit my face, ah well, what you gonna do? The eyebrow that I'm filling now, that's my favourite, like, eye. I like that eyebrow better. I like that eyelid better. They just seem to take makeup better. And then I'm just gelling those down with the clear gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which I actually got in one of my Bella boxes. So if you guys want me to do reviews on what I get in my Bella box, just comment and let me know. Okay. Oh, I swear you could eat it. You could eat this palette. It's ridiculous. So the first colour I'm going in with is the kind of bone creamy coloured, and I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone. It's really subtle. It's not too white, because obviously I'm not too white. Just a little bit of a highlight in there. And then next I took a fluffy brush and I put that into the Cherry Cordial, I think this colour is called, and I just use that in my crease to just create, or give my crease some definition and create a line where I want it to, or where I want the glitter to stop and the contour to start, really. Now I sped this up super quick because I blend for a long time, I realised, like long. Like, we would be here for like 40 minutes. Well, not really, but nah, I mean. So the trick to getting any look down is just blend, 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 and then he blends some more, and then he blends some more. See, look, my favourite eye is just way more accepting of all makeup. Okay, so that's it with the Cherry Cordial. And now this colour it's a crushed pigment. It's from MAC and it's called Summer Stash, and it is beautiful. It's like a kind of pink champagne, kind of rose gold colour. Ugh, it is stunning. So I'm using that on my lid, and I'm taking a flat shader brush and some Fix Plus spray from MAC and dipping that into the product. Well, I poured some product out and I'm using that. And I'm going to pat that all over the eyelid, and it's so eye-catching. Like, bam, look at that. Oh, love that colour. So just place it all over the lid because you're going to blend it. Okay, so next up I'm just taking this soft brown colour from the Chocolate Bar palette. It's kind of a apricot brown, I guess. And I'm going to use that in the whole crease area just to blend all the colours together and soften up the look a little bit. It really just brings everything together. And I'm using the same brush that I used for the Cherry Cordial. Then I take the darkest colour in the palette. It's like a dark brown, and I take that onto a pencil brush and use that to shape my outer V. Okay, and what I like to do is I'll add colour and blend, and then add more colour and then blend. That's probably why it takes longer, but I just find that that works for me. If you're lucky enough to just be able to put the colour on once and blend it to perfection, man, snaps to you. I wish. I wish. Think my life would... Jim, my partner, would be a lot happier if I could get things done that quickly. Blend, blend, blend. And what I'm doing is I'm going into my lower lash line with the same dark colour and just defining the lower lash line a bit. You can put a black or a dark brown pencil into your waterline if you like. I'm not really into that. I don't really do that very often, and this is more for a not softer look, but not as smoky. So I decided not to go with a pencil in the waterline today. But if I wanted to darken it up, I would. There's nothing wrong with that. Gotta do you. Okay, and on to the eyeliner. Now this one is that one that I used in my first video. It's the liquid eyeliner. I'm always gonna love it. And I'm not creating a very dramatic liner. I'm wearing this makeup to a wedding, so I don't want to look cray-cray. I just want to look pretty, soft, and classy. I'm going to dry that liner. So I'm just putting on some chapstick, and that's going to help prep my lips for before we put on the lipstick. So we still got a fair bit to go, but it just gets the moisture into the lips. And now we curl the lashes. So what I like to do is I'll curl them once, and then I'll go back in with the eyelash curler on the same eye and flip it up a little bit, and it gets a little bit more curl into there. And again. And then we do one coat of mascara. And that again is my favourite Lash Mania Reloaded from Essence. Again, $5 at Priceline, guys. You just can't beat it. And then some falsies. So I'm using number 236 in the lashes, and that's from MODELROCK, and this is a Duo Glue in the black colour. So I just put it onto a business card, or apparently a price tag, whatever I can find that's closest. And I'll squirt some of that out onto that so that it can get a bit tacky while I'm getting everything prepared. Okay, so there's my lashes. I like to pull them not off, like not pick them from a corner and pull that way because you can ruin the shape, but I like to press down onto them and slide them off because it retains the shape of the lash, and you want that because it will mold easily to your eyelid. Okay, so I'm just popping them on now just to measure and check if I need, any length to be cut off, but luckily with my gigantic eyes, should be fine. Okay, so they have adhesive on them already, so so that you can do a little bit of a tester. Then I take a cotton tip, get some glue on there, and run that along the band. I like to make sure that there's like a little extra glue on the ends, because that's where you'll find that they'll lift, is from the inner corner and the outer corner. Now, I'm not saying a big glob, but just a little bit extra. It will help you keep them down. Now, for some reason, this eyelash wanted to play games with me, but we got there eventually. If you're putting them on someone else, do not blow on them to make the glue tacky. You might as well just lick somebody's eyeball. It's pretty gross, but it's going on my own eye, so I'm like, sure. And boom! Lashes is on. Now, I also like to reuse mine, as many people do. So what you want to do is, when you take them off, pick off the glue and mold them back onto the thing that they came from. The thing. The shaper that they came from. See how different they look with one on and one off? God, I love false lashes. And on to the next one. This one wanted to fight me too, but only getting out of the packet. It was my friend when we put the glue on. I dropped the glue. Lucky it wasn't like butter bread. It fell, but the right side up. No messy glue anyway. And there you go. And then some bottom lash mascara. I love this brush for my bottom lashes, this mascara, because the brush is so little, and I feel like it doesn't get everywhere. It doesn't gloop everywhere, which usually I don't even wear bottom lash mascara. I generally don't like it, but if I'm going for a full face or a full look, I will do it. Okay, and then for the last step, well, second to last step, I like to bond my lashes together with some mascara. And then get some highlight. So I go for the shimmery one in the chocolate bar palette. And I'm glad I did, because I loved this colour for an inner corner highlight. It was beautiful. See my face? I'm like, oh. And that is the eyes done. So if you like this look and you just wanted to get the eyes done, you can stop watching now. I'm just going on to the rest of my face, my general routine, but with a little bit more specialness, I guess. So I'm going to go in with the NYX, what is it, Shine Killer Primer. Get that all up in my grill. Ignore my skin, it's being an ass. Then I'm using MAC Studio Fix in NC42. And just buffing that in. don't put foundation around my eyes because I know I'm going to highlight and conceal there. And then onto concealer. Okay, so I'm getting those under eyes, go down the nose, little tree in the forehead, Cupid's bow, and chinny chin chin. Pretty. And then blend that in. You can use a brush. I generally prefer to use my fingers because it warms up the product more. So you'll see me do both. I also really like using a beauty blender, but I couldn't be bothered to go and wet my one, so meh. So highlighting the center of the face just draws the attention there, and then when I contour, it distracts from the fatness of my face, really. And now I'm just going to set my concealer with the Nye Banana Powder and a normal fluffy brush. So this is MAC's Matte Bronzer. Just going to use this to contour, which you've seen me do before if you watched my first video. And no double chin. And then Give Me Sun by MAC for a little extra warmth. And my cheapy brush, which I love. It's funny, I have the Sigma version of this brush and I just refuse to use it. I love this little one. And then this is the Milani blush or baked blush in Rose d'Oro, which I'm kind of obsessed with their blushes at the moment. They're so pretty, even if they're hard to open. Or maybe I'm just dopey. And I think this is a Crown blush brush. Just a little extra colour for the cheeks. Keeping it nice and soft. Then I go in with a big powder brush and blend everything all together. I had to disappear for a bit because I needed to find my highlighter. It was in my kit. This is Soft and Gentle from MAC, and I'm just taking that on a paddle brush, which is generally for foundation, but what you gonna do? And I'm just tapping that along not the apples, the high points of my cheeks. See, it gives you that dewy glow. Obsession. Generally I don't need that because my dewy glow comes from oily skin, but I just wanted a little something special. And I tap some more into my brow bone. And blend that in also. And now it's lips time. So I used Peachstock from MAC, and this is the Pro palette. I think it's the new Pro palette. and I love this. It's just a nice, easy nude. It goes with everything, and I didn't want to overdo it with my lips because I knew I was going to be eating, I knew I was going to be drinking, so I just wanted something really simple that fades off nicely. I can't help but duck face. I've only noticed that since YouTube. I just duck face to my heart's content. Kissy lips, winking, all of it. I'm like, hey. So then I went on with NYX's lip butter in Tiramisu. Just glossed it up. My lip gloss is popping. And we done. It's the finished final product. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy, and see you next time.